Hello! Welcome back to Talk Theme Parks. We're getting good at this now, trying to get it out once a week, maybe.
Apart from last week.
Dan, Luke, James, and Mike would be joined by Matt a little bit later, but he's busy spooning at the moment.
Matt W.
Matt W.
Yeah.
So what was this I just heard about, that WC something?
It's being erected vertically.
Ooh. Where have you got proof of this?
From a source. I don't want to mention who it is because there were only
shit. That's how all the rumours start. My sources can confirm.
If you know who.
2010 coaster for Alton Towers is going to be built by B&M.
Yeah.
And that video got taken down pretty quick.
B&M, who are now sponsored RMC.
What?
Exactly. Rumours.
So where have you got a link?
That was a good album.
What, B&M sponsors RMC Rumours?
It's all rumours.
No, rumours.
Oh, right. Okay. I'm a Score album.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be quite interesting. At least they'll probably throw it up quickly now.
You think that?
Well, the building.
I'd rather they threw it out.
Why?
Because it's just, I don't know.
You're just so... up with that one.
You're just so...
Because I'm a miserable twat. Alright, that's why.
From up north.
Let's put this on.
Well, just fucking miserable, innit? You know, everything I say is like, oh, why? It's fucking not right, that.
What's not right, that? Luke, what is not right?
I'll tell you what's not right.
We're starting this early, what's not right?
Well, I'll tell you in a bit, Matt. I'll keep you on your
seat. Well, I'm going to bring up something.
That's going to keep them tuned for the rest of
the in.
Listen,
later. Watching Dave, I know how to keep the hook in. What?
Right. I've got something to bring up.
Uh-oh.
Reselling.
Genital what?
Yep. Reselling merchandise from a park that you were given for free.
So you were given for free?
So you've been given a freebie by the park.
Right.
I know why he's saying this as well.
I do as well, yeah. It's obvious.
The only thing I'm annoyed about is I don't agree with it, but at the same time, if it's not illegal, why are people pestering people so much that apparently the person took it off eBay?
Well, I also think, what's the point? You're going to make pennies.
Yeah, it's pennies you didn't have before, though.
Yeah.
Well, Paul Jones is making 17 quid.
It's not exactly going to be on fucking Storage Hunters, is he, in the next 2 weeks? You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's not exactly going to keep it up in the loft till he dies. Well, he might actually, but you know, it's just not really it's not a lucrative investment. Okay,
yeah,
we're now joined by Matt W, who has an ex-Bush.
W Bush.
W Bush. So Matt, what have you got in the news for us?
Boy, we got.
That's brilliant. Thank you very much, Matt W. There, everyone. I'm joking. Actually, say it.
I'm news.
Why did you jump in without giving him even a minute? The joke doesn't...
Okay, go on, Matt. After you.
Wait, first things
Thank you very much.
Alton Towers have applied for another hotel extension.
Dun, da, da, da.
This is going to be going towards
Where's it being built?
It's going towards the back end of the gardens. It's going to be adjoined to the Alton Towers Hotel, but it's actually going to be an individual hotel. We don't know about the theme, but it's going to be... People have said it will be similar to the hotel they got in Hyde Park, which I don't know a lot about.
So it's going to be near the gardens?
Is it going to be hotel themed?
It's going to have I don't know the theme of it, but people have said it will be similar to the one in the Hyde Park, that's it, which is a park probably less than the Merlin Park I'm aware of, yeah.
Ah.
I'm just trying to find a link now to the
So nothing original then. It's all clones, probably.
That's what they do. If they got something that works, they won't change it, will they?
No. Well, yeah.
It was a pageant. Apparently, where they're building it was originally going to be a spa extension or something, but I think this is going to be instead of, and they're going to add extra parking where the archery is on the Enchanted Village.
They don't need extra parking. Why would they need extra parking? They're fucking obsessed with car parks.
Well, if you've got another hotel, it makes sense.
No, it doesn't, because...
Oh, Luke, you don't know anything about business,
not right,
do you?
that. No, right? You don't need to do that. There's enough car parking spaces at the moment, right? How many rooms is this new hotel going to have?
153.
I don't know how many rooms it's going to have, but it's apparently going to be planned for...
It won't be as much as it's needed for a new fucking car park. They can use that money somewhere else.
It's
apparently
nice to see
the West is going to be...
Sorry, Matt.
Apparently it's planned for like a new restaurant. It's got a capacity of around 200 people. And there's going to be a smaller bar or cafe area as well. So when this happens, when it opens, I don't know, but it'd probably be a 2016 thing now in towers. Maybe a late 2016 open, I don't know.
I think it's good that they're going to they're expanding after everything.
Yeah, I get that, but I hope it's not just like I hope it's actual stone, like an actual building, and not
prefab shit.
Yeah, I hope it actually looks like the normal hotel. Otherwise, it's going to be another gimmick fucking hotel again, isn't it?
At least it's not going to be a shark in a porta cabin.
Well, exactly, that's what I mean.
Well, I mean, the thing is, I think Kensington's hotel is quite nice, the second hotel. Azteca.
Oh, that's what they're meant to be doing, building the car park at Chesney. They're just lost.
Well, speaking on Chesington, did you know they're hoping to add some even more further accommodation? To be honest, I think they've got enough of it. The town's different in my view, because they want to add...
We lost you then, Matt.
I wonder if that was just me.
Nope, that wasn't just you.
So you've got DJ Luke. Boosh, go. Well, Matt's clearly had an epi, so... Luke, what have you got for us tonight?
Did anyone see the new railings underneath Rita?
Oh, wow, riveting.
New railings beneath Rita? I have never heard of it.
They've taken it from the Hex Quay line.
Have they?
Oh, you're kidding.
It looks like it.
They're so poor.
Where?
What do you mean it's so poor?
There's
They
a
can
picture on
build
the
a fucking
somewhere.
car... So they can afford a new car park and a hotel, but they can't afford...
Oh, there's an Irishman giving them a good deal.
Kill Kenny and Paddy.
Speaking on which, who's heard about the enhancements to air that are supposed to be happening next year when they open the Food Loop restaurant in Forbidden Valley?
Oh, well, we couldn't work out what it was. It
we
looks like a theming.
Yeah, we spoke about it last week, but we didn't really, like...
Is it going to be themed on space?
I haven't heard that, but apparently they're going to make the station area more enclosed. There's going to be some visual
How much
projections.
more enclosed can it be?
They're going to make it dark.
Underground.
Oh, is this the one where they said they're going to have a pre-show, man?
There might be a pre-show. I've heard rumours.
Because in my mind,
It's
I
who
imagine...
Is there going to be a bunch of asthmatics coughing over you?
When I heard
Sponsored by
that, in
Lost.
my mind, it was going to be like the pre-show for the In the Night Garden boat ride, like that dark room with the screen.
Well, we know how epic that was.
It's really bad stop motion.
It's one of those, is it?
Well, it's better than Charlie.
That was a shit ride. I was disappointed about that.
Hey, Matt, Matt and Mike, is it more stop than motion?
Yeah, it's like
More
one of those things
stutter
where
motion.
Stutter motion.
if you move it a tiny amount, but they've kind of moved it a yard, and then it's like another photo, and it's a slow fade as well.
Yeah.
And that's Talk Theme Parks for this week.
Yeah, lol.
Okay,
Um,
bye.
Why do you
Anyway.
think Oakwood are taking so long?
Because they're doing it proper.
Can you explain that for us?
Because they're all sleeping in a hollow.
No, but basically the Haunted Hollow thing has taken... No, Spooky Hollow. It's taken like 2 years to do it and they haven't even started on it.
Have they planned it and gone, that's shit that, and then they planned another one and gone, that's even shitter, and then they planned another one and gone, oh, that's not too bad.
The thing is, though, it would probably be 2016. It'll be half done.
Everything's happening in 2016.
Oh, yeah.
I bet it's going to happen in 2016, the year I don't go to Oakwood.
Why don't...
Why aren't you going to Oakwood in
Have you already
2016?
made that decision? Could you not just, like, will you not be driving by 2016? You could just...
Who knows? It's a difficult story, really, but I've got a lot of plans on the plate for 2016, aside from graduating university and trying to find a job.
Can you tell us what the plans are park-wise?
All right, for 2016, bearing in mind I'm still in the planning stage, it's unlikely that all of these are going to happen. Well, the Open Park is hopefully going to finally happen in May. I'm hopefully going to be doing Lazyburg in June, and on top of that, Fantasia and the Port Adventure are two floating ideas as well. I mean, I'm tempted to do Grona, depending how things go, but...
Oh, Groenland's brilliant.
It's a
Makes
park...
Leesburg look like a farm.
Makes what?
It's a park like it looks very interesting, very different. I mean, it's got a very good gravity grip coaster there, and Ghost Train there looks very neat.
Ghost Train's great there.
Skyforce at Blackpool.
What about it?
Too slow.
You're too slow.
Or too fast.
There are-
How many rotations did you get?
there are-
How many inversions?
A lot.
I got 0 when I did it.
What? All you do is you rock side to side and move the flaps at the same time. That's what she said.
I know. Well,
Is it-
no. Basically, though, I don't know how true it is, but somebody on a particular popular theme park forum, I'm sure most of you know who that is, he said he spotted a truck around the Blackpool Pleasure Beach that sort of says some code name. Give me a second, I'll go and find that for you so that I can give you the information proper. In the meantime, it's usually every 2 years that Blackpool seem to do something new, and I think it is time that they added something major. I mean,
I'm hoping it says RMC, because Grand National is past its day. I went on it at weekend, and fuck me, that finger's got a lot rougher and terrible.
I have to admit, the winning side is noticeably smoother. I do like Grand National, but I have to admit, my last ride on it, was quite on the rough side.
Yeah, it's getting there, isn't it?
If it was any rougher, I think Big Dipper could have potentially stolen its title as my favourite Woody at Blackpool, which at the moment is Grand National.
I think that they should RMC it. I really do. That would be so fucking cool. I was picturing it in my head. What would they call it?
The Six Flags thing, like Colossus, Twisted Colossus.
Twisted National.
Is it possible to stay upside down on Skyforce if you balance it right?
Danielle did.
Yes.
Has it got a self-righter when you get off, or does someone have to come up if you stay upside down when it stops?
It just when it hits the brakes, the whole thing just starts to
There are no brakes. It's a spinner.
It does hit brakes.
There's no brakes. It's a spinning ride.
Well, it doesn't hit brakes, but it fucking hydraulic, magnet, whatever, starts stopping the ride. It slows it down.
I like these terms he uses.
Okay, here's the post I made for Blackpool that I was mentioning about a little while ago. Right. Basically, somebody on a particular forum said there was a BPB, Blackpool Pleasure Beach, Jeep outside the park a few days ago, which said Project 2017 on it. Given that previous projects have been Project 94, which is the Pepsi Max, and Project 2000 Valhalla, this could be something exciting. I mean,
well, considering they haven't really done much if that's all their major investments,
they've actually done a lot. This year. They've done stuff with Ministry of Sound this year as well.
And they put Wallace from it.
Yeah, Blackpool was
there. The thing is, though, most of these rides, I mean, okay, Nick Land's a big investment, but we haven't seen a proper A-list e-ticket attraction. For if you want to exclude Infusion here, which is technically a second-hand ride from Pleasureland. Really, since Valhalla, that's 15 years old now. Still awesome though. But
Valhalla, when I went on it, has had some enhancements to it from last year.
Ooh.
Definitely. There's more fire. There's a bigger fireball, and there is a lot more. The fountain seemed longer. Inside when you go underneath it, it seemed to be a bit further out.
Trivial fact for you: when the tragic fire on Grand National happened in 2004.
Yeah.
Where the ride was never as good as it used to be. A lot of the water from Valhalla was used and drained to extinguish that.
Really?
Yeah.
Live and learn.
And apparently it's also why there was a ride nearby, which is sadly no longer open, called Trauma Towers. And really, since the Grand National Fire, the Tagada ride that used to be at the end of it never worked.
I could have sworn Trauma Towers actually opened.
It was open, but there was a ride at the end of it.
Oh, right at the end of it, sorry.
Like a fairground ride, but that was not used during the attraction's last few years of operation because of that fire.
Oh, right, that's a shame. Go on, sorry.
And apparently the reason why, I mean, I have to admit, compared to Grand National, not Grand National, Big Dipper, which, dispatcher trains are the best, I'd say, out of all the coasters, and Grand National seems to always be quite poor at loading. It seems like the train arrives, people go off, and you're waiting for ages in the train that's about to be dispatched. Apparently it's a new computerised system that doesn't let trains go on the circuit until the trains behind are unloaded, which is why it seems to be taking forever.
Yeah.
There is a premiere in it, Justin.
That's the one, not Travelodge.
That's the one we stayed at. And ordered pizza.
Okay.
He ordered pizza to the hotel.
Yeah, on the beef pizza next door.
It was really shit, right? Because they didn't cook it right, and we ended.
There's beef pizza next door. You could have gone there.
Fuck
that. That's marginally better, but even so, last time I went there, I was waiting 30 minutes.
Just waiting for a pint for ages.
30 minutes, I had to give them 3 stars.
30 minutes for a pint?
Yeah,
they'd run out on the barrel and they forgot about it.
What do you mean?
Shit, pub!
They forgot about it.
I was there for that.
You got at one point, but after 5 minutes, did you not go, excuse me, mate?
Oh no, he did go up about 3 or 4 times. She went, I forgot, sorry, I'll sort it out.
You go spitting feathers here, love.
I got a mouth like Gandhi's flip-flop. Where's this pint?
Gandhi's
The problem was the waiters didn't speak much English, so the waiter came over with Matt's food, and Matt's like, I ordered a pint, and he goes, you need to go to the bar to order a pint. Like, no, I ordered it.
I ordered a pint, he is. It's like an in-betweeners. Here's burger.
I was saying that when
Matt!
I was in London with some friends the other day.
Oh, mate, I'm just loving the thing that Matt's like.
We was
pint.
Matt, did you notice at that beefeater as well? The numbers that the staff referred to the tables weren't the same numbers that were on the tables.
Yeah, I did notice that. I mean, to be honest,
Because we say a number, which was table 16, if you ever happened to sit at that table.
Was in number of spit, Mike.
No, we went to table 16, and then the waiter came out with Tom's dessert while I was ordering mine at the bar, and I knew it was for Tom, because I knew what he'd ordered. And she goes, it's table 16, and he looks around and comes back, and she goes, oh no, I mean 82. And then he went straight to table 16, and I was like, why have they got different numbers for the staff?
that makes absolutely no sense, because I always say the table that's on the table in that number.
Well, yeah, because that's the idea of it.
Because for some reason they thought it was table 82 to the staff. And I was like, there's not even 80 tables in the place.
No, but that was one of the worst days for food. I mean, the thing is that terrible portion of fish and chips at Chesington.
Oh yeah, Chessington food.
It was just a disappointing day for food.
And that's
That was the day when they forgot to put some of the stuff in my bag and I had to get it mailed to me.
Oh, fair play to them for that, though.
I know, I did have to take a photo of my receipt.
Did they charge you for the
No, but
postage?
even though I filled in the form with my address, I had to phone them up and give them my address, which seemed odd.
So so did you get home and go, shite, I've forgotten something? Or they've...
Yeah, I knew exactly how it happened, because I went in the shop at like 5:20 after the rides had closed, and about 3 people handled it instead of the one guy handling it, because I bought a load of mugs. And everyone started wrapping up, and then someone else came over and went, oh, I'll finish it on the till. And then I got charged for more sticks of rock than I bought as well. I was like, what the fuck?
Mike never swears, everybody, so this is a... TalkThemeParks first.
But it was like, why are 3 people serving me when they're not even communicating well themselves?
Yeah, that's special.
That's disappointing.
And that's
Oh,
what
You wouldn't have 3 people fly a plane that don't communicate to each other.
You do actually have 3 people fly a plane.
Yeah.
Not that don't communicate.
Yeah.
Well, let's not go there.
That's
Well, what was that one in
That's filled me
Scotland?
with confidence, because I'm doing Holland by Ryanair in November.
Oh, Ryanair's
Fucking
fine.
hell.
None of them are qualified.
You've got a pedal though. If you run out of fuel, you just all got a pedal.
I went to Germany with EasyJet. That was interesting.
Easy Jim.
Yeah, EasyJet.
Have you guys ever flown Ryanair? Because this will be my first time with Ryanair when I do it.
Yeah.
No,
It's like a large bus.
I've flown EasyJet and Aer Lingus.
EasyJet's alright.
Cunnilingus.
Aer Lingus.
Aer Lingus sounds like a fungus on your toenail.
I thought you said Cunnilingus.
It's Irish.
It's an Irish company.
Yeah.
Alright.
What, Ryanair or Lingus?
Aer Lingus.
They're both Irish, actually.
It's alright,
But
Matt.
the sea- okay.
Matt, it's alright, because you can't go upside down anyway when you've got wings.
Yeah. Funny because he was shit at that ride. Sorry, Matt. Luke.
Well, that was pleasing.
Oh.
Did you not try and go on it again and actually get it to spin?
Nah, I've done the credit.
Do you
Moving
not
on.
think it was too
You've
slow?
done the credit. Moving on.
Do you not think it was too slow?
I do think, I mean, it was alright. It wasn't the best ride. It's not quite Valhalla.
Well, obviously not.
That's the measuring stick. That's his favourite ride.
Well, yeah, Valhalla is my favourite ride there.
Valhalla was the best ride there. I'd say Grand National is my second favourite, just. Probably Big Dips after that.
How many times?
Oh, I can't comment on it because they blocked me from that page because I told them... They said, have a look at the plans for Escape from Gringotts. Oh my god, look, it goes upside down 5 times. It was the plans, right? For what ride do you think? Julian fucking Dragons.
What?
Yeah.
They shared the Julian Dragons plans as Escape from Gringotts. How thick?
What was this?
That's, it's called
It's a
Dragon Challenge now.
A certain Facebook group who one of our favourite people is a member of, and they blocked me because I said that's Dragon Challenge. How can you be so stupid?
It's not American, is it? Washington's Halloween event is going to have a big increase this year, which is really good. Sort of like Scarefest, which we mentioned earlier on. But we're going to have not 1, but 2 new attractions this year at the park. One of them is going to be this Lost Tomb attraction, which I think is going in the area where the crypt used to be. It's going to be done by an external company. The bad news is there is going to be an extra hidden charge for it, but
What?
I guess
Charge for what?
there's going to be an extra charge for the new tomb one they're doing.
Oh, that's not very good.
That's not right.
That's not right, that.
Okay.
You pay enough to get in bloody park.
Yeah, they shouldn't do it, but as long as it's not more than £10, I'm going to give it a go.
Shit, it's not going to be worth £8.
And then also another attraction
Is that
they're doing is Trick or Treat Wood.
Ooh, I like wood.
Which
I like Trick or Treat.
There's one in Wales. There's one in Wales. Anyway, back on topic.
Rustling. Stop rustling. Russell.
I don't know much about Trick or Treat Wood, but it's going to be like woods, and it sounds fairy tale based. If I'm honest with you, I do have a little bit of bad news though. Not confirmed, although I'm happy to say that Haunted and Hollow is back. But back on topic. According to a few insiders, I'm not going to reveal our identities for other reasons, have mentioned that Mystery of Hocus Pocus Hall isn't coming back.
Is it Alton now? Sorry, have I just missed something?
We're at Chesington.
Okay, sorry.
No, unfortunately, some insiders from Chesington have mentioned that it's unlikely that Mystery of Hocus Pocus Hall is going to be coming back because they found the attraction too much of an effort, and that the original creative team of it left the park after its first year.
Who put that on?
Sorry.
You know what the best bit is? If you watch it from the start, that guy in the background with the cap looks a bit...
No, according to insiders, the attraction isn't coming back for this year's Halloween because of the effort and things they need to do in preparation for the attraction, and also that the original team behind it left after its first year and they had great difficulty setting it up last year, which is a great shame because it's an attraction I've always wanted to experience, and I very nearly experienced when I went to, or attempted to go to Chesington last year with my mate, but his car broke down on the M25.
Brilliant.
Well, to be honest with you, confession is, I think the most exciting thing I'm looking forward to at Efteling is that pancake restaurant, Pole's Kitchen.
Do you mean Effling or do you mean...
Efteling. The Efteling place, Pole's Kitchen. They got a really
What,
good...
you're looking forward to that more than the ride?
Restaurant.
What is wrong with you?
As much as the ride, I'd say.
My friend's over in Effling at the moment, actually. I was invited to go, but I have a job, so...
Nah, it can be done really cheaply. I did mine via...
No, I've got a job, Matt, which means I can't get time off work.
Oh. I thought it was like Costa or something.
If I have a job, I'm not even going to go there.
I think it's the end.
Well, I won't be here for 2 weeks, so...
Yay! Go suck it
That's the best news we've had, probably.
Woo!
Why won't you be on for 2 weeks?
I'm going on holiday.
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
Fucking Cornwall!
For 2 weeks?
Yes, I'm going to Cornwall for 2 weeks.
You're going to Cornwall for 2 weeks?
Yes.
And I ask what you're going to be doing?
You went to Blackpool and called it a holiday.
3 days, because I'm not in work. That is a
To be honest with
holiday.
you, 3 days is a holiday for me, because most of my holidays are 3 days at the moment.
Yeah, so fuck you. 2 weeks in Cornwall. How much does that cost you?
Cornwall? Walls of Corn?
How much does that cost?
I have no idea.
I've not paid for it.
I did go to Cornwall when I was a little boy, but I don't think I'm going to go again for a while.
2 weeks.
Yes, 2 weeks.
Fucking hell.
I didn't go for 2 weeks. I think I went
I
for
know
about...
you're from Wales and you're not used to hot weather, but going for 2 weeks...
Have you been to Florida?
Have I been to where?
Been to Florida?
No, but I go there for 2 weeks.
Shut up then.
Cornwall.
You can't really
Florida's
compare
different, because on the other side of
No,
America...
because he's
you've
on
got
about
the
hot
theme
weather, and I'm
parks.
like, I've been to Florida. I know what hot weather's like.
Florida is the theme park capital of the world.
Thanks very much.
It's what? So see the point.
It's the theme park capital of the world.
Cool.
I want to go see the point, but I don't see the
I'd
point.
love to go to see the point. Because you can't find Rob Balvey there.
I want to see the point.
I can't see the point.
Oh, they got a teaser coming up soon. 18th of August. Just putting that in your put that in your diary. And that's it for Talk Theme Parks. Thank you for listening. Good night. Big ol' explosion.
Bang.